Alright, we are live again. Hey everyone, welcome back to First Plays, where the show where we learn the rules for the first time. You get to watch us at home. We forgot to do this last time, so we're gonna say it this time. I'm John, this is Michael, Shelby, and Mike. Yep, alright, so today we are learning Sentient, which is a, I don't know, card game? Dice card game? I don't know. Resource management game from Renegade Games. It's fairly new. I think it came out this past week, but we never played it before, so I can't quantify what type of game it is. We'll find out here in a minute. So we set up the initial setup, and now we're going to go into what's called the setting up the round, because apparently we do this every round, so we might as well start by doing this while you guys watch us do it. All right, so set up the factory. Draw 4 cards from the deck and place them in a row in view of all players. So there's these 4 cards that are going to be the factory. All right. These are the bots available to take you by your agents. It is easiest if all player can read the cards face up. So, either way, I mean, somebody's gonna see upside down. Yeah. Unless we put it all the way at the top over there, but that's fine. All right. Now, place an investor token between each of the cards and on each end, as shown in the diagram below. Use the 5 investor tokens corresponding to the round you're about to begin. So,
it might have to go this way because it looks like, according to John's diagram,
I need the investors to be on the top here. So, which is round 1?
Round 1.
I can't read it.
Okay. So, right. So it's round 1. So you're gonna go 1 on the outside,
and then there's gonna be.
Alright, so roll. Okay, use the 5 investor tokens corresponding to the round you're about to begin. So you're gonna put 1. This is gonna go in like that and join up to there. This is gonna be in the middle here.
You flip them after you've got them down, don't you?
It doesn't say anything about flipping yet, but okay.
Well, it's randomly placed, and then you flip them over to see what they are, don't you?
The other ones, yeah, I mean, I would, yes. Then they show them face up. The investor. I thought you were talking about the 1 tokens.
No. Once you've randomly placed them, then you reveal them.
Right. Okay. Roll your 5 dice and place them on the associated color marks on your player board. Joy colors. Is there 3? Green is there, I think. This is this.
Nope.
Right.
Oh, you're right. No,
right. I was like, don't mess with me. And this goes over here. No. And this goes over here. Yes. And this goes colorblind. All right. Okay. All right. So, great. We did that. Now, second and third round only. Take the turn order markers from previous rounds and distribute them back to the players. Okay, the start of round players will always have 1 turn order marker in their possession and 1 in the stack. Okay, so that's why we have 2 of these. Right. So excellent.
And give me my yellow marker there.
You only get 4, as we said.
Really?
Yep. Let me check again. Give each player 4 agent pawns, 5 assistant pawns, and 2 to 5. Fine, be that way. Be that way.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Alright, gameplay. Summary. Sentient is played over 3 rounds. Each round players will plug 4 new bots into their network. Okay. Which will be scored at the end of the round. Each player has 5 dice in their network. Bots plugged into your network will calibrate the adjacent dice up or down, and will also score based on the adjacent dice at the end of the round. Some bots score for having the same number or having low numbers or even numbers, and so on. Players can also earn investor tokens based on where they place their agents when taking cards from the factory. Investor tokens score for 1 of the 5 types of bots and will earn 1 point per bot of that type that you collected at the end of the game. Ooh, okay. At the end of 3 rounds, the player with the most points is the winner. Players will have 2 types of pawns. Agents, the ones that look like little human beings, and assistants, the one that look like little, well, starbursts. Okay. Agents have only 1 use: to claim a card. Assistants have two possible uses. They can be used to add to your influence when placing an agent, or they can be used to prevent a plus or minus effect on a card. Okay. How to play. Each round begins with the player who is on top of the player order stack. Play proceeds down the stack and then repeats until the end of the round. So this was done at random. Red player, which will be Michael, will go first this turn. Okay, play proceeds down the stack. Turn order will stay the same through the round. On your turn, you will do one of the following. Procure a bot or pass discard bots once per round. Procure a bot has 3 steps. Place an agent. Place an agent and optionally assistance above a card in the factory. So what you would do. Oh, I see. Like there. Then you plug into the network. You place the card between the 2 dice on your network and you calibrate. You adjust adjacent dice based on card or optionally cover the plus or minus up with the assistant. Okay. So where are these? Oh, I see. So this would do a minus on each side of this color die. Is that what I'm looking at? Okay. Place agent. Place your agent above the card you would like to place in your network. You may optionally choose to place any number of assistants in the same location as you placed your agent to increase your influence in an attempt to win over the adjacent investors. Each agent and assistant is worth 1 influence. Take the card into your possession and replace it with a card from the top of the deck. If there are no cards remaining in the deck, reshuffle the discard pile to create a new draw deck. Okay. Plug the card into your network. After placing your agent, take the card you choose and place it between the 2 dice of your network. You must place it in a location where you have not yet placed this round. In other words, each of the 4 cards you take in a round will go in 4 different slots in your network. So they go between the dice. Calibrate. Once placed, adjust the adjacent dice based on the plus or minus in the corners of the card. If there is a plus, increase the adjacent die by 1. If there is a minus, decrease by 1. An equal sign means the die does not change. Using assistants. If you don't want to adjust the die, you may place an assistant on top of the plus or minus in the card to ignore this effect. You may place 2 assistants on the same card if you choose. Assistants can only block the effect of the card, not adjust individual dice to your choosing. Assistants stay on the card until the end of the round, then they're returned to you. So you only get 5 of these guys. When a die with a 6 is calibrated to a plus, it will change to a 1. When a 1 is calibrated to a minus, it will change to a 6. Alright. Once per round, you may choose not to take a bot card on your turn and instead place your turn order marker on the space for the upcoming round. If there's already a marker in the space, place your marker on top of it. If you have at least 1 agent remaining in your possession, discard all available bot cards in the factory and replace it with 4 new cards from the deck. This ends your turn. Okay, after your turn, play proceeds to the next player in your turn order stack. The round ends when all players have placed all 4 of their agents and collected 4 cards. And all players have passed once. Note, if you have no remaining agents but still have your turn order marker, you will pass your last turn. Do not discard and replace bots. Alright, end the round. At the end of each round, players will score cards, earn investors, and refresh. Alright, score cards. Each player scores each of the 4 cards they took this round. Each card is scored based on the adjacent die. Only cards taken in the current round are scored. Take victory point chips for the total amount you scored. Remove all the cards from your network and place them in a stack next to your player board. These may earn you points at the end of the game from your investors. Right. There are 5 types of cards which score in different ways. Information bots have a single number on them. You will score 2 points if one of the adjacent dice matches this number, and 7 points if both do. So if both adjacent dice to that card are 3, you get 7 points. Otherwise, if only 1, you get 2 points. Transport bots score points based on a relationship between the dice, i.e., one is greater than the other or both are equal. That one is equal to the other one.
Same dice, same value.
And what is this?
They
have to be odd. Okay.
Both of them have to be
I read that as 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm like, how do you get 0?
They don't have to be equal. Yeah. They just both have to be odd numbers. That's the weird one.
Lower.
You're going to get to that, I'm sure.
Industry bots score for different combination of even and odd dice. So this is an industry bot. This was a information bot.
They're also color coded.
Nah, that doesn't help me, but I understand. Perfect. Yeah. It does say on top information
And
service.
pictures match.
Yeah.
It's going to matter because you're going to want to pay attention to the color of these versus the color of the investors for scoring cards and versus investors.
Military bots score for the difference or sum of the dice, i.e. both dice add to 9 or greater. And then service bots score a valuable amount depending on the value of one or both adjacent dice. Lower number.
So I think it's whichever die is lower.
You score
1 point.
Minus 1. Okay. Okay. Example: scoring cards from left to right. The service cards go. Okay. Well, that doesn't. Earning investors. Once the cards are scored, the investor tokens are evaluated. Each agent and assistant is worth 1 influence. The player with the most influence combined in the card slots adjacent to each investor token will earn the investor tokens. The player with the second most influence earns 1 victory point chip. If there is a tie, the player with the most agents is the winner. If there is still a tie, the player highest in the order stack for the current, not next round, is the winner. Place all 1 investor tokens above your player board. They will be scored at the end of the game, earning 1 point per card and the associated tip you have. Okay, an example is shown on the next page. So literally, getting these will basically depend on how many how much influence you have there at the end of the round.
Keep in mind, each of us already started with 1 investor.
I see that now. Okay.
So obviously, if you go for that color of bot, it's worth an extra point.
Yeah. Refresh. After scoring
but there's
the
no
first
green bots out there, of course.
Right.
After scoring the first and second rounds, remove the remaining cards and unclaimed investor tokens or victory points chips, if any, in the factory. Remove the player order tokens from the round you just completed and distribute them back to the players.
So when you pass, you're going to end up creating the new stack order for the next turn.
Yeah.
And this stack's going to get distributed. So the first person to pass is going to go last.
So these, what we're saying here is when you take this investor, it's worth, you get the chip too.
No, the second place person gets it.
Gets it, that's right, that's what it was.
First place gets the investor, second place gets the victory point.
Alright, next round begins with the players in the top player order stack as first player. Refer to setting up the round section for the next round. After scoring the third round, proceed to final scoring and end of game. End of game and final scoring. Scoring investor tokens. Each investor token, including the one printed on the player board you started with, is worth 1 point per card of the corresponding type you've collected. Take victory point chips and add them to those you collected through the game. So Mike's correct, right? I mean, you want to try to match colors of whatever investors you got. You have 3. Okay, that's an example. Tally your scores. The player with the most points is the winner. If there is a tie, the player with the most investor tokens is the winner. If you're still tied, rejoice in your shared victory. Now, let's see that one. The lower number. Just make sure. Lower. Yeah, it looks like you score 5 points minus the lower of the 2 adjacent dice in this case. This is lower number minus. Score points equal to the lower of the 2 adjacent dice minus 1. So you had it right. Well, if we all right, looks like we're kind of ready to go here. All right, so first player. So you're going to procure a bot or pass discard bots. So you're gonna decide right now where to put one of your agents, and if you want to put any assistants down.
Okay. I'll put 1 there.
It goes up here.
Oh.
And you take that.
I'll put it here. And I minus this one.
Unless you want to put assistants on top of there.
Nope.
Okay. And does he keep going?
No,
No,
my turn next.
Play over.
Oh, well, looky there.
So this is much more cogitating than the other one we played.
Yeah.
This can have analysis paralysis. And
Yeah,
sit here
yeah,
and
I
figure it
can
out.
see
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
I think it,
I hate you. Alrighty. Alrighty. Unless you drew me a transport, which you did not. Alright, what the heck is this?
8 minus the
Minus the sum of the two. Well, that's interesting. You know what? And then when you score these at the end of this round, right? Kind of situation. That's what we're looking for. It's a minus, and that's a minus. So that doesn't help me there. And that's a plus. That puts it to a 1. I think we'll take this one then. Put an agent here. We're going to put it here. We will also put an assistant on here, blocking the side effect there. So this becomes a 6.
I'm going to take this one. Put it here and put an assistant there. No, wait here.
why are you going after him? Me next.
Because oh, it's you next. I'm sorry. I'm thinking turn order is.
Nope. It's the stack.
Sorry.
The queue, the
You
queue,
go
the
ahead.
queue.
I don't.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, it must be left minus right
Which one am I
equals
sorry?
2.
You pick
I
one
get.
of it minus the other one.
Well, it's got to be left minus right. Is that?
Yeah,
No, I think
Yeah,
it's
one or the other
one or
minus the other.
minus the
Oh, I
other.
So the
should
difference
be-
has to
yeah.
be 2.
The difference
Yeah.
has to be 2.
Yeah, yeah.
That's weird.
That scores you 5 points, which is kind of nice.
All right, so let's do that.
I had to pick the complicated one. Get in my neck of the woods, huh, Mike? I see how
Well,
it is. Yeah, yeah.
This goes to 6 and this goes to 4. What a coincidence.
Go, Shelby. And
Oh, we
maybe
gotta
maybe you
repeat.
want to replace the card first and
Yeah,
find out if
yeah,
you just
yeah.
what you want to do. That's what you want to do? Okay. 7 minus the number goes to 6. That plus that is equal to 5 or less.
Less than.
You guys suck. You haven't drawn me a single transport. Not do it. Minus. Do it. Wow. Poop. Oh, this is garbage, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, I don't see anything really useful. So, 4. Alright, so we're gonna enter the fray here. Claim this one. So that puts it. This comes down to a 1. This gets to be a 4. Alright. There's some root beer candy that Jade kindly donated if anybody would like some. I'm going to make some noise in the meantime. Scrunchy, scrunchy.
Say,
Now until you place an agent, you won't.
let me see. So this-
Is that Does not. Oh, the right one's greater than the left one.
Hmm.
Oh, really?
Yep. I hate you.
I think the right one is greater than the left one here.
Stop taking my cards.
A block that.
Is it my turn?
Nope.
No.
My turn. You block both?
Yes, you can.
All right. So this one you score 7 for each 3 you have.
No.
They have to be 3 on both sides.
It has to be 3 on both sides.
I've got 2 2s. I get 7 points. If I had 1 2, I'd get 2 points. No 2s, 0 points.
So, but that's 2.7. Okay, it looked like 2 7s.
2
There
or
it
a
is.
7.
That's from here. It looked like 2 7s. That's why I was confused.
I agree.
That plus that has got to be the 6. I'll take this one. Actually, not. Yeah. To do this. This causes.
It only matters. It only really matters. One block.
Influence over.
You guys, are you reading my mind of what I need? Is that how this is working out? Because every single time I'm like,
We're gonna have the same turn order, or actually reverse turn order. That's
My turn?
That's what happens. Yeah, you're the last.
yeah, I get it. I don't like to be going here, so that's got to be a 5, and that's me 2 points. That's got to be greater than that, so that's not happening. Son of a gun, this is all garbage. That minus that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, poo.
Well, you can gamble.
How do I gamble?
Oh, place in your pass token and get rid of all 4 and put 4 new ones out.
Oh,
and
there's that.
You'll get your own. You'll be the only one left to choose.
I forgot about that action. So yeah, let's do it. It's got to be better. Like everything I got there is nothing good for me.
Hope you like military.
Wow.
Who shuffled this? Yep. Well, actually, that one could have been cool. Plus, minus. Wow again. What the heck is this? Left, the right is smaller than or equal to 4 or greater than 10. That plus that, huh? So
4 or less or 10 or less. You're not going to get to
10
there.
or greater. Yeah,
You're
that's
not gonna hit that
but
one.
That's greater less than 5. If it's plus, because that puts it at a 6, right?
Yeah, 6. You
And
have
that,
one
No,
assistant, though.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So I could block that, but that changes this die, which would affect
Right.
well,
points
that
here.
one's, you're at -4 on that card right now. 8 minus 12.
Oh wow, yeah.
8 minus 12. It's 4 points.
It's
Four.
-4.
6 plus 6, 12. Minus 8 points.
No, the
no,
8 is
read-
first.
Yeah.
Read it like a math problem. 8 minus 12.
Okay.
Yeah. 8 minus 12 is -4.
Okay, so how do you score that card? You have to get to a what? Riddle me this.
You would have to. It would have to be a
three-
small
a
number.
small
like
number.
3 and a 4
Yeah.
would be 7. And
So, actually, the only way to do
changing it-
this,
actually
yeah,
changing it, to a
changing it
1.
is what I want. Okay. Alright, understood now. Don't like this game already.
Well, it's got to score you that one automatically.
Yeah,
because it'll
yeah,
change that
so-
one.
Give me that one.
And if you don't want to, well, it's not going to matter. But
No, I want to, actually.
no, I
'cause,
was going to say if you're not going to block either one of those, you put your assistant. there also.
yeah, because it's not going to change anything in the equation of getting a sponsor, but I can't put it somewhere else. So let's see. This changes it to a 6. This changes it to a
you
1.
might want to block
yeah,
that
you might
6
want to block the 1 and the 2.
because you want to be less than 5.
Right. So I have to leave it here.
No. Change that one to a 1. The other one.
Block
you wanna
the other
block.
one.
Yes, I'm flipping the wrong die.
Yeah.
You want to block the minus. Oh, that one changes to a 1 because you go from 6 to a 1. There you go.
Like that. That's
Now you scored both cards.
Poorly. No transport whatsoever.
There's
No.
no more.
I don't know. Do they get reset?
They're going to get reset at the end of the turn. So we're done now because he's going to place. Then I'm going to place, and that's going to be the turn order for next turn. And this turn is over.
I'll get the other one.
Yeah, at the end of the, when you reset, yes, you do. Getting ahead of ourselves, I think, but because we got to score
Alright, that's
first.
fine. Alright, so let's look at the turn sequence. This is the first time I'm going through it. And the round scorecards. So, I don't know who the order was. Let's go with you first.
Okay, so 2 minus 1 equals 1, so 4.
I'll get your tokens.
Oh, okay. 7 minus the higher number is 2, so 5. Oh, just 1 5. I'll take both.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, what? No. 7 minus the highest number. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Never mind. Go ahead.
That's 5.
You said 2 first, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
7 minus 2 equals 5.
Yeah.
those 2 equals, so that's another 5. And the higher number, 5 minus 2 is 3, so 3 more. Here's 4.
Why are you giving 4?
Yeah, give me.
Just give him 3 and let him.
Yes.
You're going to pile them up for the turns. Anyway. All right, so I'm next. That one minus that one equals 2. 6 minus 4 equals 2. I score 5. These two added together, minus 6 gives me 0. That's okay. Yeah, I just needed something to not mess up the rest of them. 2 2s gives me 7. And it's
Left one is smaller.
left, and it is
So you
4 more.
All right, Shelby.
And
Okay.
then you pull the cards.
both cards are odd. I get 3.
No, that's not.
Oh,
this
that's
card.
right. They
These are
go
these
in. Yeah,
cards.
you're right. They go in your pile.
So I get 3 for this one. 7 minus my higher number, which is 3, would give me 4. So that's 7 total so far. Then the left plus the right is 7. I get another 5. And I take the lower number, which is 3 minus 2.
Better than not poking the eye with a stick. All right, so let's see how bad I can screw this up. All right, this one put this one. It's got to be equal to less than 5, equal to or less than 5. So that's good. I get 4 points there. 4. All right. 8 minus 7, 1 point there. 6 plus 4 is 10, so it's greater than or equal to 9, so it is, so 4 more. And then over here, that's 5 or less, so that's another 4 points.
What's that?
Simple.
All right.
Now we have to figure out the.
Who wins investors?
Yes. All right. So this is let's see here. What a pile of mess here. All right. Once cards are scored, the investor tokens are evaluated. Each agent in a system is worth 1 influence. So looking, let's start with the far left one over there.
Okay, so
Looks like yellow
this one,
has it.
I have this one, and red has the victory point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. However,
Down the line.
going here, you combine across.
Mhm.
So this one beats there. We tie for second place. Red gets the investor. And we both, I believe, score when you tie.
Let's see what happens. If there is a tie, the players with the most agents is the winner. If there's still a tie, the player highest in the player order stack for the current. Yeah.
So that would be me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's nothing there, so it's all based on this. So gray gets the investor,
And I
and
get
white gets the victory point.
All right, I finally got some.
There is
Nothing there.
huh,
It's all over here.
wow.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. It just kind of.
So easy enough for the outside one is 4 to 3. So that one's mine.
This one's mine. And I think the same way the other way around.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you got both of them.
Oh,
I
that's
kept
nice.
going for the cards. I'm like, stop it! All right.
Then you pull your
3,
tokens
4,
back.
5. Make some change here. 5. Yay! All these for me. All right, now we put on new investors. Is that how that works?
New bots, new investors.
And new
All
dice
right.
rolls.
Yeah. And new dice rolls. That's correct. Well, I hope I like 2s.
Wow.
You don't know
Oh,
what.
wow, you got a lot of ones over there, Michael.
Yeah.
You don't know. I mean, it really doesn't matter because you don't know what you're shooting for. So yeah.
Some of these colors are really close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Got lots of ones.
I got no investors. No investors whatsoever. Nobody wants to invest in my company. That is a crying shame. I made money though.
I'll start with 1.
All right, so beating this up a little bit. All right, so gray is first. I'm second again. All right, so what
I'm
do you
last
got?
again.
Yikes. Twos on either. Hopefully you're gonna get even odd. Oh, that's kind of the heck. So we're doing left is greater than or equal to the right. And that immediately kicks it to less. Oh, cute. Even on both sides. Oh.
Can you gently move that mic a little bit more? There you go. It's like right now more. There you go. Perfect.
Well, that gets in the way of my card.
No.
That's why I moved it.
Thank you.
Twos. So I think We're just gonna go with one right here.
If we move the mic slightly and shop, no big deal. Yeah, you're good. Both mics are in shop.
Okay.
This game has a wide surface area, but not really wide. But
Yeah.
it's hard to see what's going on over here if we don't really zoom out. Basically.
Yeah.
You think by placing an agent.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. There.
Okay.
Put it here. Minus this to a 1. Minus this to a 6.
So my turn.
Yeah.
We're going to go over here, claim this too, put a stopper on here, because we like 7 points and not 2. Oh look, transports, finally.
There's junk out here.
Yep, yeah, I agree. And more junk.
Just replaced it with another transport.
It's my moment of glory. Too bad they don't score jack for. Well, actually, that one's pretty nice.
Raider.
Or equal.
That won't work at all.
I'm glad to hear that.
That equals.
Game's pretty simple, but it's making me do math.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well, I guess.
I like how the 2 boards make up the name of your company. That's kind of
yeah. Cute.
Since they are exactly the way I want.
Draw a card for Michael. Odd.
Okay, I'll go here.
And you will get a punch in the face.
This goes minus to 6. This goes 2.
Oh wow, but thanks. That minus that is 2, but that doesn't work, does it?
It can be either side.
It can be either side?
that
Okay,
one, 'cause
so
it's
this
showing-
one will-
There has to be
Yeah.
a 2 difference.
Yeah.
And there is a 2
Except for the
difference.
fact that you also are minusing one.
Yeah,
so
you're
you might
minusing
create
one,
one.
right.
Well, I can fix
Can
that.
fix that, yeah.
Fixing that right now.
So what in the most ridiculous situation is you add the 2 together minus OMG. That would just cost bunches. Plus minus 6. Certainly worth it. I got double 6s here. Both changes.
And then you card out here. Look, more transports.
Going to E8.
We can only put out 1 assistant.
No, you can put as many
As
assistants
many
as you want.
assistants as you want. If in your bidding out here, you can
Yeah.
place as many as you like.
Okay.
But if if it comes down to like
See,
who's going to get it though, it's going
agents.
Agents.
to be agents instead of assistants. Yeah.
Okay.
definitely wants to.
Well, I figure I've got 2 left, so should be. So I got minus this to 1. That stays the same. Okay. Oh man, I need transport.
That's me now, right?
Yes.
Actually, That's equal to equal. That's not gonna happen for me. And those are odd. That's not gonna happen either. So where I wanna be right now, right over here. Stopping that, so that becomes a 6.
Right. Good to me. No, that's gotta go here. Block this one. And this goes to a 1. Which is alright, well. Seen worse, seen better. Get all those color cards. I don't even have an advisor of that color. Silly me. He's piling on over there.
Yeah.
Just-
He wants those cards.
So we'll block.
Low number minus 5. So that's a flush. Go over there. That's 2 points. Those have to be full. That's
I had to
not
use
gonna
all
happen.
my advisors to
Yeah.
hold my numbers in place. Oh well.
I don't need to use all my minus to hold my numbers in place, so we're gonna put them out where I can do some movements. That has to be.
Well, you're the last to go
equal.
again.
I am the last to go again. I suffered the consequences. Trust me, I've seen that.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, there's some advantage, but some.
certainly if you're after advisors,
Yeah. I mean, I could flush the board again, but
if you don't care if you change dice, you might care not to change the 2.
what? Yeah. But as it stands, I don't have to change the tune. That'll just be 2 points. So let's just do
It's
this.
got an equal sign on it. That's what I thought you were gonna do.
Well, I need to 1 less actually, because I gotta stop this. I can't.
No, you gotta stop the left one.
Yeah, because otherwise I lose 5 points here.
And you don't add those 2 to 6 either.
No, it's one of these has to be 6. I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
get there. That's what I'm saying. I could have taken a flush, but
Alright, so
That would be me.
you're gonna be last.
Yep.
I'm gonna be second to last, and John's gonna end up first.
yeah.
Yep.
Alright, these will go here in a second. All right, so scoring. Gray first.
14.
I have 6 plus 6 is 12, minus 6 is 6. Both of them are even, so that's 3 more. Even and odd is 4 more. And they're both odd, which is 3 more. Nope.
All right, and then Michael.
I've got
Would you like
3,
to hand me a
6,
10?
9, 13.
So
Thank you.
All right, so that's equal to 2, so 5 here. Nothing happening there. These are both 2, so 7. And 6 minus 2 is going to be 4. All right, I'm done too.
All right, so let's see. It's 2, 2, and 2.
but you have the
However, I have
higher.
the 2 there, so I got that. And
I get a point.
then it's who is higher in
Me.
the level was that make over here, gray clearly dominates. And then it's white for the point. Over here, gray clearly dominates again. And
Oh, it was a 3-way tie?
3-way tie, and who was, oh, I was second, since you went first. Hey, I got something. Gee, I wonder who wins this one. And this one. Just saying. And now this. Hey.
Yep.
No, you have 4. Gray has 4.
Oh, I do have 4.
And white is there.
Not a single investor.
Wow.
Oh, you got one.
The starting one.
Remember how I said punch the face? I don't care if this is a Euro game. It's about to turn violent.
Alright, last go.
Covering up the pluses and minuses doesn't help here. So, alright, let's see here.
Alright,
I get to go first.
You get,
Wow.
you get the first choice.
Wow,
Look at that.
even and odd, huh? Is that what you're saying? Even, that's an even. That transport is that. Greater than or equal, huh?
Left side.
So it's gonna be a 5. Well, that one, that's 3 points. That's 4 points. Do this trans right here. That changes to a 5. But as long as this, yes, greater than or equal to this.
Go here. Take that.
Yep.
This goes up to 6.
Yikes. Plus minus. 6. That's not going to work. Equal numbers. That's not. Brief.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single one of these. Not a single one. Therefore, even. Add the two together. Oh. So I should make that work. Add the two together and it becomes even. Stays the same and this goes to a 1. That's not currently even.
Well then 4 greater than the sum of that's a minus. That's a plus. That's interesting. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I believe you gave me trans. Yeah, because it's gonna plus it to a 3. That 9 is in it. So 3, 1. Just scored it.
2 added together. 2 added together is odd.
Yes. But the tops are different. How
It
they
is.
Mm-hmm.
I've got all odd numbers, so I put one of those.
Yeah.
I put that there and changed them all to even,
Yeah.
Well, you can stop.
which don't add together.
You can stop one.
One of them. That's bizarre. Oh, you're gonna get something. So now I
This was
got
a 4, huh?
Oh, no. That's just a pain in the butt there. There's to it. Now, what does that confusing one say? Add the two together.
8.
I am X.
Good.
8 minus the sum of the
Always
2
used to go
together.
round.
To sum the two together, they got to be 10 or greater or 4 or less.
Yes.
Oh man, that would cost too many systems to do that. Wow. 8 minus the 2. Ah, I like that.
You're happy with that?
I am. Because I this, because I don't want this to change. And this goes down to 2.
5 minus the lower number.
8 minus 5. Yeah, that was right. That was pretty reasonable.
And my turn, huh? Those two equal. Minus, that actually works. That works very well. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, Shelby. That still looks good. So it works for me. Doesn't work for you? terribly sorry. So what do I gotta do to beat you there? I gotta add an assistant, right?
5 minus the lower number.
Okay. Because I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken here, this goes over here. This becomes a 2, which is now equal, scoring me 5 points. And this is still greater than this, leaving those.
Okay. Yep.
Wow, look at 10 go here.
Now what do I do with this? I don't know, but let's find out what's out there.
Yeah. Four. Minus on both sides. I don't have any 4s. 5 minus the lower number. Ooh. Huh. Well, that's not very many points, but
Yeah, there's not a lot of points on the board right now.
not a
That's
lot
the
of
problem.
points there. I really don't care if I add some more extra. I can put that one there. Add a 2. Add a 6. We're all good. So now if you just turn the 2s up at the right moment, so I can see. Yeah, just interesting.
Cost me a lot, though. Can be worth it.
Just
for
to win the
points.
war, huh? Oh.
Well, it's worth it for the points.
Yeah, are you winning the war there?
Yes.
By 1, huh?
I won.
And in that location, but then
Yeah.
adjacent locations could add in
Yeah,
depending on which color of the 2 you're after.
But we're actually looking at something different here. Let's see what we got. Information. 5. That would increase. Looking at a 4 there. That's worth 2 points. Right? There. Change that. Gotta be even. Oh, it's gotta be. Both of them have to be even?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, that's not happening, unfortunately. Gotta be less than 4, the sum of the 2.
Both even. Ooh. Good as that.
Seems like this 5 is the only way to score points.
Oh well.
We want the even and not score any points there, but force Shelby into a difficult decision. Control over there. That's a 4, that's minus. Minus, I can block 1. That's 2 points there and 2 points there.
I'm just hoping you guys turn a couple bots that I could really use.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
It's a matter of making 2 points or making none and probably winning this little battle we're having. Back there. Ooh, analysis paralysis is what got me right now. 4. You got nothing left. What do I got?
All in.
It's my last thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this has to be.
Okay.
Was that too? That doesn't help. Come on, you're supposed to have placed something I can use.
Nope.
I see that.
I got no investors. That's gotta change. Look at this guy. Look at you.
Yeah,
Look at this guy.
That's not. This isn't as good as it looks.
Depends what cards you got.
I don't
in your
have the
pile.
investor that I have
Yeah.
all the cards for.
Yeah.
So
Right now, I don't think I scored any transports, anyways. Yeah, not a 1. So in order for me to get more points, I gotta have different investors. And I know which one I want. yeah.
well, that's not going to help me there. Oh, it does actually. They equal each other.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But one goes. Well, you
one
can block
goes
it.
up and one
Oh, I can
stays the
block
same.
that. I got plenty of assistance. So that card's worth 5. But putting the people over there.
Yeah, that was sort of my decision.
That-
Or just hose Shelby?
Yeah, well, since I got to block, what do I got to block? One of them? It's 5.
5 points seems good.
5 points is a good card.
Yes, I would say that's... You didn't quite sacrifice anything crazy. Odd and even.
Odd and even.
Yep, that's all right.
Alright, I'll take the.
Alright. Is that it?
That's it.
Alright. So let's do one more round of scoring. First, so...
Do we do that first or
Do what first?
the?
Well, it's technically over. This is the last round.
Oh, I'm just thinking because I put that there, I didn't know.
It's so that you can place. You can do a skip and still wipe.
Oh,
If that makes any sense.
okay.
So.
Alright.
We've
So-
all, yeah, none of us are doing that.
Yeah.
This one's less than this.
You want to go ahead and put them there? It doesn't really matter.
So 4 points there. This one's equal to this, so 5 points here. This I didn't score jack because 1 unfortunately is not even. This one's less than this, so that's 3 points. All right, I'm done with my score.
Hey, Mike, we need some ones.
Coming back. Hi, yeah. 3, 4, 5. 2, 5, 4, 10.
Okay. So. Oh. Thank you. Okay, so I've got 3, 5, 7, 11.
8.
Okay.
So that's where. So that wasn't. That's pretty weird. I scored exactly the same points all 3 rounds. Exactly the same.
That puts you ahead of me, that's for sure.
Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Get 9.
There you go.
All right, so down here,
The mess.
this is somewhat obvious. Red gets this advisor, and I second. The battle, I think, is won by white.
Mm-hmm.
8, 5, 5, and tied. Red's in the higher order. So, white
Yeah, I finally got an investor.
and red.
The one I really wanted, actually.
White once again.
Hey, another investor.
And second there. Yellow. Red. And yellow and gray. Well, at least I got one of that color, so that's something. I got All right.
All right. So now,
Go ahead and line them up. Transports, industry. I got too much industry and no advisors for industry.
I
And
got
I'm a military guy. I only got one military card.
I got
That's
a lot of
stupid
military, and that's why I was going for that one. Not because I don't like Shelby, but I'm like, nope. I need me at least one
stuff.
of
So you
those.
can
So
just, if you just, I just line them up under the investors.
sure. I got more cards than investors.
So,
Actually, I didn't do too bad on the transport either. This last round is where you guys gave me the transport.
Actually, I guess this must be down here.
All right.
if you
So,
line them up under your investors, the multiplication becomes somewhat easy. Yeah, and Buku industry and no one. There was no chance I was going to get that industry. advisor.
military, industry was for crap, and then transport. All right.
So it's 1 extra point for.
Hang on.
Per
Reading
per
right
investor
now. Yep.
per card.
Scoring investor tokens. Each investor token. So now we got the points are what they are. Now each investor token, including the one printed on the player board you started with, is worth 1 point per card of the corresponding type you selected. Take VP chips and add them to those you collected through the game. So all right. So we're gonna do this in turn order.
It's pretty easy.
So yeah. So I got 1, 2, 3. 3. I have an industry, so an extra one over there. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 military. Trade one in for 5. Okay, I'm done.
So I've got 3, 6 for that one.
I'm sorry.
What?
6, yes.
Yeah, 6 for that one. 3 for this one and 2 for that one. So 5.
Got 11.
I don't feel bad then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep. Nobody was like, oh, yeah, this looks bad. I'm like, yeah. Okay, so my total points suck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 54. Not stellar. Not stellar.
63.
52.
10, 20, 30, 40, 55.
I actually came in last place.
Yeah, not by much though. I mean, there's a 3-point spread between me,
Right.
you, and Michael. Yeah, the one that pulled up ahead was, if he would have had the investors, it would have been like, bleh,
Yeah.
you know, kind of
Yeah,
situation.
fought me for that one.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool, interesting game. A lot of math, at least in your head, and some looking at stuff. But cool, awesome. Way
I
different
liked
than the other way play. Yeah, it's a cool game. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, please. Let people know we exist. We appreciate it, and we'll see you next Friday. We are doing the start of our Massive Darkness campaign. So join us 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. All right, see you guys later. Bye.
Take care.